Market Insider TV. Today it's Thursday, June the 14th. Good morning, everybody. We're having some storms move through northwest Iowa this morning. Some nice rain showers falling. And we have weekly export sales out this morning as well. So last several days have been very newsworthy with the supply and demand report, weather forecast, and tomorrow is the deadline for the tariffs to be imposed upon China from the United States. So that has weighed on the markets here. We are seeing pretty decent losses overnight. 5.5 cents in corn, 4.5 in soybeans, and wheat futures 4 in Minneapolis, but nearly 10 to 10.5 in Chicago and Kansas City. And that comes despite reports that ABARE is lowering the Australian wheat crop estimates. So if you have questions on marketing and brokerage accounts, contact any of our offices. We have 12 different brokers in 10 different offices around the Midwest. Love to talk with you. Just contact any one of them and they would be glad to assist you. All right, let's look at some of the headlines here this morning. No private export sale announcements this morning. We've had a couple export sales earlier this week, one of corn and one of soybeans, and nothing to report this morning. Weekly export sales did come out. Not a bad number for corn, 46.3 million bushels. Wheat, 10.7, and beans at 29.7. Disappointing, I would say, for wheat, but it shouldn't be disappointing because it's what we've been in the range of it where we've been at. So not a surprise there. In fact, overnight, Iraq had tendered for some milling wheat, and business was filled by Australia. Despite their drought, they still filled the business. U.S. was priced nearly $30 a metric ton higher than Australia's offer for that milling wheat. 6-10 day forecast here, really non-threatening for the entire Midwest. Rains are showing up over a good portion of Iowa this morning, some badly needed rains. It's right now Missouri is getting hurt as much as anything by missing out on some of these rain showers. Kansas and Oklahoma crops, they're going to be disappointing as well. It's been very hot and very dry in those areas, and that is going to become a concern for crops in those areas. Certainly double crop soybeans after the winter wheat harvest are going to be planted in very, very dry soils and may not get planted at all. So that could be a little supportive longer term, especially when we get close to the acreage report for our soybean crops. NOPA crush report will be out tomorrow. Trade's looking for 163 to 164. We continue to have very strong crush numbers. In the livestock trade, it was mostly a choppy two-sided affair in live and feeder cattle. Packers bidding 110 live, 180 dress. That's down significantly from last week, and feedlots want at least steady money this week. Even though the show list numbers are larger, they believe Packers still need to bid up to get their inventory at least to the steady money type area if they want to secure this week's kills as they desire. In the livestock trade, we're supported by, in the hog trade I should say, supported by weekly hog weights, which are down a couple pounds compared to the previous week and are below last year's levels. So certainly supportive feature there in the hogs. Cattle futures called a little bit softer this morning. Hogs called steady so far today. Have a great day and good luck, good trading. Make sure you contact any of our offices. They'd be glad to assist you. We'll be sending out any information as it develops throughout the day and keeping a close eye on negotiations with China. Good day, everyone. Brian Hoops from Midwest Markets. Talk to you.